best thing about tonight's that you are fighting. The normal type was just the way you were before. I know you don't blink, but I am trying. I know that setting screens can be a bore, but hold your breath, because tonight will be the fight that I will rise for you over again. Take hold of Staraptite. I will live to fight another day. I swear it's true, because a bird like you has finally arrived, has finally arrived. Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. I hope you liked that parody for YouTube monetization. I put up a poll and I asked which mega y'all would like me to use first with the release of the megas in MP. I had my Discord knock it down to 3 primary options, which were Staraptor, Phalanx, and Electros. And Staraptor just barely eked out Electros, literally by like 1 or 2 percentage points. So I will make a video with Electros really soon, just because it was so close to Staraptor, but Staraptor did win, and so we do need to use it today. So we are going to kind of come into our own emo little hearts and get to it. I've noticed that there are actually quite a few Staraptor teams. It's kind of the content mod of choice right now. So when y'all did pick this, I was like, okay, well, you know, cue the Buzz Lightyear meme or whatever. But we're gonna use one today. But my goal was simple. I noticed I'm going to talk about the comps that I saw, so that way you can also, if you want to, create your own Staraptor team, do it as well. But basically, I wanted this team to be different than the other Staraptor teams, so I made a goal that I could not put screens on it. So the goal of this team is there are no screens. You can't just set up and go from there. You have to play it in a different way. So that's what we're going to do with this Staraptor team today. So it is a little bit different than the rest. I got to figure out how to advertise that in the title. But overall, I hope you guys are excited. So we do have a relatively standard Staraptor set with Brave Bird, Close Combat, Roost, and Protect, Intimidate, and then becomes Contrary, which is kind of the big thing with Staraptor right now. But you'll notice that my EVs are a little bit different. I am max speed Jolly and max HP and then 2 in attack. So why is that? Well, you have Close Combat to boost your defenses, so you're going to get bulkier. And then we have Tickle Whimsicott in order to boost your attack and your defense as well. You could make this Charm, but I think just getting 1 attack boost is perfectly fine. So I opted for an additional defense boost, which I thought was really good. So basically, you have ways to boost this mon yourself. You also have Parting Shot Ensign, so you can side Parting Shot and do that. So you've got the options. So for me, it's like, okay, well, we have Sinistra on here for HP healing. We have Roost on Staraptor for HP healing as well. We want to get the most value out of that we can. So I really kind of wanted to be as close to max HP as possible. And then I wanted to be max speed because we're probably going to experience a lot of Staraptor mirrors. And so getting your Brave Bird off first can actually probably be really huge because at worst, it's a speed tie. At best, I'm outspeeding them. So this is the EV spread. It's really simple, but I found that it really works. All the bulk you get from HP is nice. And then because so many of our healing things like focus around HP, getting all that HP back, like percentage-wise, is really, really strong. So I think this is a perfectly valid spread for Mega Staraptor, and I'm excited to see how it works today. Yeah, so you'll outspeed like Adamant Sneasler, you'll speed tie Mega Metagross and other Mega Staraptors if they're max speed Jolly. You'll speed tie like a couple of others, like the base 110s. Mega Skarmory, you speed tie Mega Skarmory, which is really good. So it's a couple of options there, but it's the star of the show. So what am I going to surround it for support, right? Well, we have Sinistra with
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Gotcha, Strength Sap, Rage Powder, and Protect. This is a pretty simple set, max HP, second bump in defense, rest in special defense. I figured that because we have double Intim, we don't necessarily need to go super defensive on this Sinistra. I still wanted it to be physically defensive because we can't intimidate most King Gambits. So I still needed some, but I didn't need to go like the super physically defensive Sinistras that we see a lot. I've replaced Life Dew with Strength Sap because you can side Strength Sap into your Staraptor to give yourself an attack boost while still healing Sinistra, which can be really good. So I think that's going to be fun. Rage Powder to keep it safe, Machigacha to fish for burns and give you additional physical bulk, and then Protect is Protect, you know what I mean? I didn't feel a need for Trick Room here just because we have Tailwind and stuff like that. So, and you can actually stall out Trick Room pretty easily with this team, so I didn't feel a need to do it. We got the boy Garchomp. We got Garchomp the Anxious here. This is a pretty standard max speed, near max attack Life Orb. With the attack investment and the Life Orb, you can OHKO opposing no bulk Garchomp with Dragon Claw, which is really cool. And again, worst case, unless they're Scarf, it's going to be a speed tie. If I were to optimize this spread, technically you should put all 4 additional EVs into defense to help out with the opposing Dragon Claw into Rough Skin role. It would be better for you. But this looked prettier. So here we are. Now I'm just vibing with that. And pretty standard moveset, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Protect with Rough Skin. Next, we have Incin. It does create a double Intimidate core, which is kind of cool, but you're going to Mega... I mean, this Staraptor is the only Mega on this team. That was another thing I wanted to do. I wanted the focus of the team to be Mega Staraptor, so I attempted to build it with no other Mega in mind. I actually did originally have Mega Glamora and Sash Swims instead, but I was noticing that I brought both Staraptor and Glamora a lot, and having to choose between a Mega didn't feel particularly great, so I swapped back to what I built for Evan and I at the Indianapolis Regional Championships, which was the Fairy Feather Glim, the Whimsicott, and the Sash Glamora. This is a very physically defensive Incineroar again. Fake Out, Throat Chop, Flare Blitz, and Parting Shot are all pretty standard, but with the defensive investment, a -1... Trying to remember, but it's like a -1 Wave Crash from Basculegion only has a 6.25% chance, or like a regular Wave Crash from Basculegion only has like a 6.25% chance to OHKO or something like that. So it's like if they're adamant, they're Jolly like it never does. This helps with the CC calcs against Jolly Sneasler and stuff like that. So overall, it's really good. I have the 7 speed because we do have Tailwind. So under Tailwind, you'll outspeed Adamant Sneasler and Modest Frostlass, which I think is really important. And then I just put the rest into special defense because that's all kind of that we have left. I love Incineroar. It's probably my favorite competitive Pokemon of all time. So I'm always including it on teams when I can. Then the last 2 you'll recognize from the team that I built for Evan and I. We have just Sash Glamora, pretty standard. Max Modest with Power Gem, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, and Spiky Shield, Toxic Debris. And then we have Whimsicott, Fairy Feather, a lot of defensive investment with Moonblast, Tailwind, Tickle instead of Encore, and Protect. This Whimsicott will always survive the Iron Head from Unboosted King Gambit. It will always survive the Dual Wing Beat from regular Aerodactyl, and has a chance to survive the Dual Wing Beat from Mega Aerodactyl as well. If it's -1, it will always survive. Glim is just Glim, it's max because it has the Focus Sash. The reason that I picked these 2 is because I noticed that like Zard Floette is still a pretty big challenge for the other 4 Pokemon. So I felt that the last 2 Mons really needed to be something to answer, what is still probably going to be the most prominent archetype in the meta. You're going to notice the way that people build these teams are pretty similar, you know, screens, stuff like that. But because I don't have screens, I really can't bring Staraptor into Floette Charizard, so I needed like an entirely different mode. So I can basically go Whims, Glim, Incin, Garchomp, which is like really just like a good standard balance core that I think can do a lot of work into them. I think what I was noticing on the teams is that basically you had like a hard Staraptor mode and then something to answer all of the things that Staraptor did not. So Joe Ugarte built one. I watched his video. I watched a little bit of James Beck's video. I just didn't have the time to watch all of it. Cybertron has released one. I haven't watched any of that yet. That's probably what I'll do at dinner. But yeah, so overall, it's a really fun team. I really like it, and it's my take on Mega Staraptor. Different. Just a little bit different, so that way y'all aren't getting fatigued on the Staraptor. But I will do Mega Electros here pretty soon, but that's enough of me talking about the team. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe because it really helps me out a ton. Let's go ahead, hop into the battles. Evolution, Metagross, and Sinistcha. So I mean, out the gate, Whim Glim is a really good lead. I definitely think we can bring Staraptor. Is it Incin Chomp? I don't necessarily know if it's Cinny. I don't think so. EQ damage would be really good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Chomp, I think. Do I need to make myself smaller? Am I blocking anything? Go like that size, I think, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I'm still pretty low on this account. I haven't played too much. I played a few games to test the team. Okay, Cinny Umbreon is actually really good, right? Do I think that I mean, like, both of these are annoying, right? I think I actually want to go Moonblast, Sludge Bomb, Cine. Because I have stuff for... Which more powerful, Sludge Bomb or Power Gem? Sludge Bomb? Because I have stuff for Umbreon in the back. But Sinistra is actually more annoying. Okay. So who comes in? Okay, good swap. Now I can Earth Power. Okay. What a cool guy. What a chill guy he is. Yeah, sure, buddy. Do I want to double protect to scout? Yeah, I think so. Because especially if they Mega Metagross, then I can Intimidate it? No, okay. Nice. Okay. So now I can Moonblast, Sludge Bomb that next turn. Interesting. Okay. I mean, this is still kind of fine, right? I'm pretty happy to double Umbreon. I mean, I guess do I really care? Because I could also just Moonblast, Earth Power, Metagross. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yep. Cool. There, I deal a good chunk of chip to it. Nice, and we KO. That's big. What an annoying lead. Okay. I mean, like Whimsicott doesn't really serve a purpose now that I've seen two of the other Pokemon. Right? Like, now I can Intimidate things too, which is pretty nice. I'm almost even tempted just to switch in Staraptor here and just like tickle. No, I'm not Mega yet. I can't do that. So I think actually what I want to do is I want to deal with Cine. I don't think this double up will pick up, but it'll do a lot of damage. And if they want to attack with T-Tar, then they'll set up Toxic Spikes for their Umbreon, which I think will be really big. Yeah. I'm like pretty okay with this. Because even if they D-Dance, I can Intimidate them. Yeah. Which is a really good call for me. Or I can even Tailwind. Oh, this might. That's not a very specially defensive Sinistra. Yeah, cool. That's a pretty... That might be like Bold Max Cine. Yeah, and there's Rock Slide. So now Umbreon comes in and has to take and get toxic or poisoned, basically, which is really cool. Do I survive the... Yes. Oh, that's so good. And I'm faster than both. So I can really double either slot. It doesn't matter, I guess. I mean, CC is going to do cuckoo crazy damage to both. But I think I'm more interested in Umbreon, actually, because I have Garchomp Staraptor in the back. So, like, even if they double protect here, it's fine. Yeah. This is like totally fine. Because now I can just CC Sludge Bomb Umbreon. And not care about the... That should... I think that'll KO Umbreon. Especially after a little bit of chip. It's not... It's one, like, really strong, super effective attack. They're not Inner Focus Umbreon. Okay, buddy. This is going to be a really powerful double up. And I know that Umbreon is, like, super tanky. But, I mean, this is a super effective CC from Staraptor, and then I still have plenty for T-Tar in the back, i.e. Life Orb Garchomp. How much does this do? This is no investment. Oh, well, that's how much it does. I wonder what the roll is on that. Is this like just like not a very EV team, or close combat? Okay, so if they're just like max HP, then it's a really favorable roll. So they might have been careful. I'm fine with this, right? Like, they're probably going to be faster, yeah, but as long as they don't flinch. And I have I have 2 opportunities to hit them now. Of course. They can always miss. And I still have Chomp in the back. As long as they don't flinch Staraptor, then we're like totally fine. That was a crit too? Yep. Okay. Thank you. Alright, whatever. No, I thought they were like playing okay, and but as soon as they started going for the flinch strats at the end, I was just like, okay, dude, whatever. Yeah, Dirta. GG's. GG's, Dirta. I don't feel bad. I'm tired of the flinch strats. All right, good game to my opponent. Yeah, see? There we go. The Great Ball 2, just straight in. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. So, yeah, we're going to kind of see how far we can go. See y'all for the next one. All right, we have FOMAS. Interesting team. This could be Mega Chomp as soon as I look at it, right? But it's like, what, Bask? Yeah, it could totally be Mega Chomp. It's either Mega T-Tar or Mega Garchomp. Either way, right, like Staraptor looks pretty good, I think. They could have Rotom in the front, which would be kind of annoying. Lamora doesn't feel amazing here. I'm almost curious about, like, these 4. Maybe H. I think could be really good. Like, double Intim down, they have nothing to punish this. Yeah, Garchomp T-Tar, that's like the worst case scenario for them. Fast T-Tar. Oh, no, I haven't. That was instant. All right, I think that I just want to go for CC into T-Tar. And Parting Shot into my own Staraptor. Nice, cool. Especially if Garchomp protects here, that's really good. No, but that's fine, because now I get a defense boost. Is that a crit? Oh, okay. I was like, Staraptor, you have no attack investment. Staraptor, you have no attack investment. Interesting. Probably for the instant, but you're -2. And I'm faster. That's good to know. Well, I mean, I'm always faster unless they're Scarf. Yeah. Yep. I guess I can just go into my own Chomp. Like, there's not really much of... It doesn't really matter, because I'm probably just going to instantly swap back into... Well, do I need to? Can I just CC EQ right now? Like, into... Garchomp? Thanks. It is Blaze Ensign. We're going up against Blaze Ensign. Yo, these guys are cooking. I'm just gonna double protect because there's really not a reason not to. Unless this, if this Garchomp swords dances, then yeah. But then I can just like rip EQ close combat, right? Like, and there's like literally nothing they can do about that. Dude, you're -2. I gotta get higher on ladder, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna CC Chomp and EQ. There's like literally no reason to do anything else. Okay, and if they're not Jolly Max, cool. Then I'm faster, and this should pick up because I'm Life Orb. Okay. We gotta get some better battles. I mean, okay, it showcased. I got to showcase it a little bit, but... Ooh. Yep, that is a choice. Tonight we'll be... You already heard that. As you can tell, I'm wearing the black tank to be a little emo right now. Guitar. I just do the same thing. No returns of sand are there too? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, we just CC and EQ again. And there's straight up nothing they can do about that. Dog, you ain't faster. You're about to get deleted by this CC. +1. Yeah, sorry, I got bad news. Crit on Rotom was like cool, but I would have actually preferred to click it CC again to get another boost. So it's kind of like it is what it is. It certainly did not swing the game in any particular way. It just it hastened the pace by a single turn. So I'm not super duper like one way or the other on the crit. Yep. All right, let's do another one. All right, we've got a rain team. Double rain setters. Is pretty interesting, but it's Swampert. Okay. This does seem a little tough. I'm immediately taken to Whimglim, because this handles a lot of what they want to lead. Chomp is good too. I think I'm leading Whimsicott no matter what. It's just kind of like, who do I want to pair it with? Staraptor is actually pretty good here. Incense, okay. But I'm thinking it's some combo of Whimsglim, Garchomp, Staraptor. Maybe. This could be kind of tough. If I can get rid of... The problem is actually is that I can't really hit... Maybe it is just Whims. Start getting defense boosts. Actually, I kind of like this, because I can Intimidate the Swampert and just click Tailwind CC. I doubt that a close combat KOs Archaladon. In fact, I'm almost certain it doesn't. Yeah, not even close. I could just Moonblast CC Arch, though, which I think is a fine play. Actually, I'm kind of down for this, because this should pick up. Just double the Archaladon. Yeah. Because I'm faster. We're good. I should be. Citrus? Oh, we should still pick up, though. With Fairy Feather. And no screen. Nice, cool. That's why we use Fairy Feather Wings. Just for that little extra damage boost. But that was really big. Yeah, and now they click Tailwind, which is, like, huge for me. Okay, wait, there was so much more. You still have a Swampert. You still have a Swampert in the back. Why did you, what? That was also not very defensive on the Archaladon, because they should. I have close combat. Yeah, nothing's wrong here. Doing 76 to 89. So the fact that we did 98 means that they're not max HP. So if they had been like a little more bulky with Citrus, then they probably would have lived and we'd be in a kind of a different ball game. But actually, I still think we would have been fine. But yeah. Oh well, there's Ultra Ball tier. Gonna do another one, I guess. Can't just stand on that one. All right, another Rain Core. This one has Sableye though, which makes this a little worse for wear, because now Archaladon can get set up a little bit easier. I'm actually not mad at the idea of Whim's Glim, I think. Oh, I want to leave. But then if they just go... yeah, this is hard. Trainer too, so they're hiding their identity. So this could just be someone really good that's like trying to get up on the ladder. Incen's like okay, but not really. Staraptor is good. They should lead Pelly. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this. That worked last time, but I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see how this works. But we might double the Pelipper turn 1. We got Arch Pelly. Okay, cool. So who do we want to double, I guess is the question, right? Because we can double Archaladon or we can double Pelipper. If they... They might, I'm gonna double Pelly. Because they might protect and try to take out the Whimsicott. Okay, that's good. Don't proc Citrus. That would be my goal. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so we take out Pelipper. That's good. I don't know what Arch is going to go for. Probably Flash Cannon into something. Oh, Electro Shot. Interesting. Okay. Into Hoomst. Into Hoomst. Probably Glim. Yeah. Okay, it'll depend on who they go into now. So Swampert does not get Aqua Jet, which is pretty good. Yeah, okay. I actually think I'm fine to Earth Power, Archaladon, and Tailwind. So I should, because Swampert has base 70 speed, which is, yeah, way slower than Glim. So unless they're Jolly Max, they won't outspeed me under Tailwind. And I'll just get a ton of damage, and then even if I... Yeah, okay. That's huge. Okay, that's really big. Because now I can just go CC EQ next turn, even if I lose both. Oh, that won't KO. I mean, it's okay, I think. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to EQ and swap into Staraptor. And that should pick up, right? At +1 defense. Dragon Claw, Earthquake does 44 to 55, yeah. So that's fine. I'm hoping that I have no bulk on this. I don't know if I don't, yeah, that's fine. I guess we're gonna find out together. That does a good chunk, though. It's still quad effective, and this is a base 150 power. Yeah. Not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't think we're ever kind of getting out of that. Okay, wait. We're in fine shape. Because now we can Encore. But we might... The freeze is really bad, actually. The freeze is, like, super bad. I really need to wake up. I need to get unfrozen this turn. Okay, so they're gonna let me CC, which should pick up. Yeah. Combat into Arch. Oh, that's huge, actually. Hang on. I'm gonna get another defense boost. Okay, that's big. Oh, okay. And we still have Tailwind up, I think. City. Okay, that's fine. How many more turns of... One turn of Rain, one turn of Tailwind. This is perfect. So I think I'm just going to... Tickle here. That's fine. Because the goal here is to, like, weaken Swampert in case they go after Sinistra. Okay, so I should eat that pretty well. Now they're -1. And then I can just, like, Tailwind CC, as long as I don't get crit or frozen. And that's why we did that. That's why we made that play. That's why we made that play. So that way Whimsicott survives. Yeah, now I can just tickle CC. Yep. Okay, GG's. Yeah, that was pretty close. The freeze was bad. I got unlucky to get frozen, and I got really lucky to immediately wake up. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. But yeah, that was close. That was close. How far does this get us? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Just like that's 4 games in a row. Well, really 3. Like really 3 games in a row. Let's like shake it off a little bit. I'll try to do one more. All right, get right back. Okay. Ooh. Kind of not a great Staraptor match. Wait a minute. They have 2 immunities. Glamora is like really good. Whim's Glim is very good. So is Garchomp. I mean, Garchomp's actually super good into both of the things that Staraptor doesn't want to attack. It might be like an instant Chomp angle, actually. Oh, but Chomp can get intimidated then, which isn't my favorite thing in the world. But then I can just position it out. They also have Tailwind. Do I want my own Tailwind? Like, leading Whim's Glim makes me really weak to Goldango, which doesn't feel amazing. Is kind of my only concern here. Right? Like... So I could do, like, the standard 4. Honestly. Yeah. I'll do this. I'm not sure how much I like it, but... I might just click Earthquake a bunch. Okay. This is actually kind of fine. There's Intimidate, which is, like, totally cool. Wide Herb Goldango. Very interesting. Okay. So, actually, our Intim went first, so we're faster than Scrafty. What do I have in the back? My problem here is that I don't want to take... That's bad. I was hoping that I could swap... It still said I had 2 seconds left. I'm a bit confused on that. I don't really like that. It's fine. Yeah, I really wanted to switch out Chomp here. That really stinks. Okay, that's fine. What does this do? A lot. Okay, but now I can, like, what? CC Scrafty, swap back into Ensign. I think is fine. Yeah, that input lag was really bad, but this is actually still totally okay, I think. Because I still had 2 seconds left, so that, yeah, just feels really bad, I think. They're kind of going for the most basic play. So I'm actually going to do this. And now I should be able to, like, Flare Blitz. Yeah. What do they go into? Yeah, that's a pretty good play. But yeah, now I can just Flare Blitz, Ensign. Actually, I can just Protect Parting Shot. No, yeah. I can always Protect Parting Shot there. It's fine. They're gonna knock their health down by Thunderbolt. That's bad. I think I'm actually pretty interested to hard swap back into Chomp. And Flare Blitz Goldango. And then bring in Cinny and EQ, hoping that they go for another Thunderbolt. Yeah, that input delay really kind of cooked me, I think. Because if I had gotten Chomp out and then I got Chomp back in on this turn, we'd be in amazing shape. It said I had 2 seconds left, so I don't... Yeah, I'm not... If I live this, I should. Oh yeah, handily. Nice. Okay, that's really good. Oh, and Goldango just goes down. That's, like, super good, actually. Okay. The problem now is that, like, Staraptor's so low. But is Staraptor really gonna be what wins me this? I don't think so. I live, which is good. Oh, they get a speed boost when they mega, I guess. This is actually still fine, though. Okay, now I can go Cine and just click Earthquake. Yeah, again, if Garchomp had like if I had gotten Garchomp out and could just click EQ in front of Whimsic, I don't know. It is what it is. I gotta stop hitting myself on it, but I am a little like that delay there. Like I said, I had 2 seconds left. Like I should have been able to put Sinistra in time. Okay, this is really good. There's Cassib. Okay. This EQ is gonna hopefully KO this thing. This is Lorb. Okay. And that's bulky Whims, I think. Now I should just be able to what? Hard swap Chomp, Matcha Gotcha, I think. That's what I want to do. Aim for a burn. Heal up. I can also Strength Sap the... Now they're -1, so I should kind of live... Do I live this? Oh, that's really good, actually. Or whatever. Oh, if I burn here, we're in amazing shape. Burn, 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 burn. No, that's okay, though. No item. -1. I kind of hoping they... Yeah, I kind of want to Matcha Gotcha again. I was thinking about some, like... Okay, yeah, this is good. Oh, huge. Okay. That's actually really good. Okay, so Scrafty takes a ton. Burn, 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 burn. Yes! Oh, Cine, you're the GOAT. Cine, you're so good. Cine, you're the GOAT. Cine, you're the GOAT! Sinistra! I love you. Okay, well, now we can just, like, what? Matcha Gotcha again. Sack Staraptor, I think. Yeah. Because now I can just go back into Incin again, fake out, and then String Sap. Yo, Cindy, if you could burn the Whimsicott, that'd be pretty sick. Because it has what? Drain Punch, Fake Out. Okay, to be fair, I'm getting to click Matcha Gotcha many times. Okay, many, many times. Yeah, I just Matcha here. Fake Out here. Because now everything's on a timer. Oh my god, dude. I'm reading this guy so good. Oh my golly. Okay. But you know what? You know what? Scrafty, you want to know? Yeah. Ah, come on. I was gonna let Instant take the KO. I was gonna rage powder Flare Blitz and let Instant take the KO. Yeah, they played well. But I think, yeah, again, it was the input there. Does that just no? But that's fine. Straight input there. Really took me out. That was a good game to end it on. And it showcases that the game has got some flaws, I guess, because it's. Am I wrong? It did say I had 2 seconds left. So very interesting there, but yeah, really good game to my opponent. They played super well. I don't feel like bad about. I clicked Matcha Gotcha multiple times. You know what I mean? And the more times I click it, the more opportunities I have to get the burn. I did get a consequential burn on the Scrafty, but like I clicked it like what 5 or 6 times. Like it was gonna happen eventually. Cindy, my goat, my queen, Sinistra. Tonight will be the... Okay, I'll see y'all in the outro. All right, everyone, that is the team. So what are my thoughts? Overall, it's pretty good. I think the core of, like, Staraptor, Sinistra, Garchomp, and Incin are really set in standard. Like, those 4, very, very good. Definitely work together super well. The last 2, I think, is where there's a lot of flexibility. I think that it just needs to answer fairy types. It needs to be some combo of Pokemon that you probably is really good into like Zard, Floette stuff. I think as long as those 2 provide a better matchup into that, I think you can kind of put whatever you want in these 2 slots, and Staraptor teams will be really, really good. So yeah, it was fun. I do think that Tournoi will it's a little bit of new toy syndrome, so I think people will get their answers for it and then kind of take it from there. But overall, it's still a ton of fun to play and pretty cool. So I had a good time. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe because it really helps me out a ton. But most importantly, please remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.